It made me feel something. When I go to the movies, I go searching to feel something because life tends to be so dull. I don't want you to forget that half of this movie is a romance movie, and by the end, no one really cares about Denji or what's in his heart. They just want his heart, and that really spoke to me. Anyway, it definitely looks and feels different from the first season. That's just something to keep in mind. Okari, my anime called. Chainsaw Man is an anime from 2022, animated by MAPPA based on the manga with the same name by Tatsuki Fujimoto, the GOAT. In Chainsaw Man, the movie Reze Arc from 2025, Flower Boy has adjusted well to working with his teammates. On a rainy day, he meets Reze, a manic pixie dream girl whom he slowly begins to like. But danger is around the corner as a very powerful Bomb Devil and Hurricane Devil try to steal Denji's heart. I think the reason why I like Denji so much is because he is who I want to be. Hear me out. He's true to himself. If he likes you, he likes you. If he hates you, he hates you. And in a sense, he's free. That's something I really admire about him. No mask, no veil, no tatemae. What I liked about this movie was the relationship between Flower Boy and Reze. Even though I felt like Reze's emotion was fake, since we only see her through Denji's perspective, I still really liked it. And by the end of the movie, especially the pool scene, it came around in such a nice way. We also get to see other characters like Power, Aki, and Makima. Something interesting was said about Makima, that she's a witch and that she knows more about the gun devil than she lets on, and that she has Denji by the collar. That statement might be taken lightheartedly since Flower Boy acts like a dog all the time, but I feel like there's something more sinister behind those words. The animation is different from last season in its own way. However, I can't help but say that in some scenes it works, and in others I wish we had Season 1's kind of animation and cinematography. Season 1's animation and cinematography was made for movies, and that's just tragic that we had that kind of beef with the director that we can't get Season 1's animation in a movie setting especially. The movie is faster paced. Faster pacing works great for the fight scenes. However, in slow scenes, I really wish they lingered longer on shots. I believe you need a good build up to make a fight scene taste like fine wine. I can only imagine how cinematic this movie would have been with Season 1 animation and style of cinematography. But in the fight scenes, the movie animation is better because it's more expressive with the crazy and wild side of Chainsaw Man. Let's talk fights. The fight matchup is Bomb Devil and Hurricane Devil versus Flower Boy and Beam the Shark Fiend. The Bomb Devil's powers are so cool. She's just flying around. It's perfect for the movie because she's like making things explode, and it's so flashy and loud. It's perfect for a movie. The Hurricane Devil basically controls strong winds, but in one scene he summons rain. He never does that again for like the final fight. I just think probably that's just too much to animate, because the one scene when he did make it rain, it looked absolutely beautiful, but I can't imagine how many animators had to die to make that scene. And let's talk about the music. The music was absolutely great. The music was great during fight scenes, but what really made the music stand out was especially during slow scenes, right? Especially like the pool scene. I've heard that some countries got that scene cut, but I'm in Canada. That scene did not get cut for me. And the pool scene with the music, which really elevated the atmosphere beautifully. Overall, I thought the movie was amazing. Go ahead and watch it. The animation is incredible. It's funnier than Season 1, maybe because of the tonal shift, and you might like that if you prefer a faster paced story, or maybe you don't. I'm going to give Chainsaw Man the movie Reze Arc a rating of, actually I'm going to quote a passage from the movie. The country mouse gets to live in safety but doesn't get to eat delicious food. The city mouse gets to eat delicious food but runs at a higher risk of being killed. Which kind of mouse do you want to be? Country or city? B. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want more anime reviews. Jane, my anime cult.